Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my seminar on the Express Entry. The Express Entry has as the different categories that are eligible uh, for the pool. The first is the Federal Skilled Worker. The second is the Federal Skilled Trades. Then we got the Canadian Experience class, and finally the Provincial Nominee Program. Basically, the Express Entry is called a comprehensive ranking system. What it does is a point-based system that assesses and scores potential skilled worker candidates on their skills like work experience, language language ability, education, and other factors such as job offer or a nomination by the province or territory. What is this really is a point system. It has been used in Canada since 1976 under the Immigration Act of 1976. And before they were known as independent applicants because they were not financially reliant on sponsors or government for their settlement. So that's why uh, the government changed the system and it's considering the four factors that we just mentioned before. The six selection factors for the federal skilled workers are set out in a, a section 83 of the IRPR as follows. IRPR stands for Immigration, Refugee, and Protection Reform. The following are the factors: education, number one; two, language proficiency in English or French; three, work experience; fourth, age; fifth, arranged employment; and then sixth, adaptability. We're gonna take a look at the different factors here to give you a general outlook about what they are about. Education, for secondary education, minimum of secondary education, you get 5 points. The next step would be 1 year post-secondary credential, 15 points. That's why we always, if you don't have equivalency in your country, for instance, if your language is different to English, it's advisable to take a 1 year in Canada. Or you can also take 2 years post-secondary credential, gets you 19 points. And then 3 years or longer post-secondary credential gets you 21. The maximum points are if you have two or more of post-secondary, one of the which is a 3-year or longer post-secondary credential. And then if you have a master's, you get 23. And finally, if you are a doctor or doctoral level, you get 25 points. Then we go to the language ability, maximum of 25. CLB stands for Canadian Language Benchmark. Usually TOEFL is the one. There are uh, other language test programs that you can go to. If you have a moderate English, you get a maximum of 5 points. And if your level is basic, you get a maximum of 4 points. Then we enter to work experience. It has to be full-time work uh, or the equivalent in part-time within the past 10 years. Also, if you have a 1 year full-time work, usually this is calculated at 30 hours per week for 12 months for a total of 1,560 hours. This is also the next, the job has to be non-seasonal. That's why we mentioned here non-seasonal. And then the age, points based on age are awarded according to section 82 of IRPR. And the maximum point is 12 points if you are 18 to 36. After 36, your points start going down, and we advise you to apply as soon as possible if you are here 18 years or older, and then less than 36. So as you can see, after 36, your number of points start going down. And finally, arranged employment is a current offer of employment in Canada uh, for an intermediate term, meaning that the job must be open-ended, open work permit and not fixed term, and the job must be non-seasonal. It's very important. So these are really the basics of the express entry. If you have any questions at all, because this is only a general outlook, please feel free to contact me at my email wdsconsultants@yahoo.com or at my WhatsApp +1 416 829 5199. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for your time.